Praise the Lord. I want to record I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is inspired by Gandhi. Myself, I'm inspired by express and touch inspiration from Martin Luther King, myself, my dad, Pastor Luther, my uncles, my grandfather, all ministers. I want to share the I Have a Dream speech. I said I was going to do it on YouTube, but wait till watch me see, but I want to, it's like a dress rehearsal. Anybody can meet me on August 28th at 12 noon. I'll be in Washington, D.C. Lincoln Memorial. I have a dream speech. Here we go. Pray for me, please. 5 school years ago, great America, in whom symbolic shadows be stand, signed the Proclamation proclamation. This moment decree came with a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withered injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak in a long night of captivity. But 100 years later, we must face the tragic fact that the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the monopoly of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of mature prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languid in the corner of American society. He found himself in exile in his own land. So we have come here today to dramatize an appalling condition. In a sense, we have come to our nation's capital to cast a check. Excuse me. An architect of our republic wrote the missing words of the Constitution and Declaration of Independence. It was signing a promissory note every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men would be guaranteed lawful right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note so far as the citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, which has come back marked insufficient funds. We refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there is sufficient funds in the great vault of opportunity of this nation. So we have come to cast this check, a check that will give us upon their demands the riches of freedom and security of justice. It also comes to our spot to remind Americans of the fierce urgency of now. This is no time to engage in luxury of cooling off, take a drink of life and world of reverie. Now is the time to rise from the dark, desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to open the doors of opportunity to all of our children. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment and to underestimate the determination of the Negro. This weapon summer of the Negroes resonate discontent. Not past until there's an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who had hoped that the Negro need to go off steam now be content will have a rude awakening as the nation returns to business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro was granted his citizenship right. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shape the foundation of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. There is something that I must say to my people who stand on a warm threshold that leads into the place of justice. In the process of gaining a rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hate. We must forever conduct our struggle on a high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to generate into physical violence. Again and again, we must not rise to the imaginary heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The harmlessly new militancy which is engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to distrust of all white people. Many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny, and their freedom is strictly bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the voters for civil rights. When will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies heavy with fatigue or trouble cannot gain a lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We can never be satisfied as long as Negro basic mobility from a small ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied only as a Negro in Mississippi cannot vote. The Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied. We will not be satisfied till justice rolls down like water and watching us like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful. Some of you come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you will come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you will come from areas where your guests of freedom left you battered by the storms of persecution, spattered by the winds of police brutality. You have been veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith, honoring suffering as redemption. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to Georgia. Go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow the situation can and will be changed. Let us not wallow in a valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, with difficulties and frustrations in a moment, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident to all the men of people. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a desert state, struggling with the heat of injustice and oppression, be transformed into oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my four little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, the state of Alabama, governor's lips, presently dripping with the words of interposition and of vocation, we transform into a situation where little black boys and black girls, we will join hands with little white boys and white girls and walk together as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, where a place will be made plain, and a crooked place will be made straight, and where the Lord shall be revealed. All flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith with which I return to the South. With this faith, we'll be able to hold out the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to hope. We will be able to transform the jangling discourse of our nation to a beautiful sympathy of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, pray together, to struggle together, go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we'll be free one day. This will be the day that all of God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberties, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of a pilgrim's pride, where the mountain side left in the rings. If America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring from Pacific hilltop, New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightened Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the turquoise peaks of California. Not only that, let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from the Lookout Mountains of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill, every molehill of Mississippi, every mountainside. Let freedom ring. When we let freedom ring, we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, every state, every city. We'll be able to speak of that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, be able to join hands and sing the words of old Negro spirituals, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, you're free at last.